Ate Greek salad, liars, and french fries. I'm gonna have to buy a baguette tomorrow. I need a baguette. It'll be dinner for most of the week. Out, showered, had online class, gonna run downstairs and get a baguette, watch some YouTube, gonna have lunch, and then I got some other work to do today. They didn't have baguettes in my grocery store on Sunday, and I was like, oh my god, where'd they go? So when I walked in, I said, thank god. So excited, haven't had a baguette in like a few days, I know. Well, since Thursday. Today's Tuesday. That's a long time for me, okay? Making some hummus, spinach toast, and then gonna do work, and then I'll take a walk to Auchan to get fun stuff like, you know, hot sauce and stuff that's not at my usual grocery store, more conditioner, stuff like that, but yeah, just cooking now. Oh yeah, I put a little bit of the Greek yogurt and hot sauce on top to make it look pretty. That is what I call a beautiful lunch. By the way, I made a caramel sauce and put it in my coffee this morning, and it was delicious. It's like a caramel macchiato. Might be my new obsession.
Then don't go.
So pretty. When I take contact lenses out and then put them back in, my eyeballs are like, what are you doing to me? Why do you want me to die? And it just does not feel good, but I'm still gonna wear them because it's really annoying to wear the mask with glasses. Let's go to Auchan. From Auchan wearing half human clothes, half pajamas as it's 5 o'clock and I'm kind of starting to unwind, but I'm gonna do a little bit more work before I eat dinner. I'm finally trying these pimple patches because, like, even though I'm 23, before, this is like TMI information, but I'm a woman, before I'm about to menstruate, I get really bad acne. Like, I'm a teenager, and I used to use a Neutrogena clear pore mask and cleanser. It was benzoyl peroxide, and then over the pandemic, like the start of the pandemic about 2 years ago when we were all in lockdown, I started weaning my skin off of that, and my skin weaned off of it really, really well. And then for some reason over the past couple of months, just like actually just since being in France, I don't know if it's something about France, maybe, I don't know, it gets really bad, and I don't want to use benzoyl peroxide, and regardless, it's actually not even available over the counter here in France anyways, and it's not, I don't think it's as bad for your skin as people say it is, but your skin does get addicted to it. I used it all throughout being a teenager, and that's what finally kept acne I had at bay, was using it. But people rave about these patches. It's like I'm a smoker and gonna go on the patch. I don't know, I'll let you know if they actually work. I have one white, it's fine, like surface. I have one left, and we'll see if overnight it takes it away. I went to Auchan. I'm gonna do a little bit of video editing for work now. It'll be really quick, and then I have just a couple like email things to send out. I went to Auchan. It was productive-ish. I got more, I don't know why, I'm craving having grilled peppers or fire roasted peppers. My G20, the grocery store right near me, does not have them for some reason. And I got a new hot sauce, but there was no maple syrup and there was no Nutella, so that'll be on the list for the next trip to Auchan. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of work, eat dinner, Eiffel Tower time, and then get in bed with Pretty Little Liars, which I'm already at the beginning of season 6, and I started Pretty Little Liars 3 weeks and 2 days ago. Je sais pas. Using little vegan mayos from my burger treat this past weekend with an Uber Eats code that I had. You can see in the Danger of Being Happy video I made, and yeah, french fries and Greek salad. This is what living in France really is. It's randomly at 7:45 at night getting some baguette and some butter and eating it. Made my tea. I just feel like the Du bon perdu. I feel like a little piece of French toast with some of my chocolate as I watch Pretty Little Liars. Today was the definition of a perfect day. And we'll talk tomorrow while I cook dinner when I get home tomorrow early in the afternoon. Talk about why. Today is just like, you know, the whole concept of like how I worked and remotely and like everything I'm doing is just... I'm gonna eat and then I have a bunch of little tiny tasks to do and we'll chat when I'm cooking dinner, which you don't see. Alright, camera's working. I think the battery's charged. Need it, maybe, I don't know. While I make my french fries for dinner and pack the rest of my, or not the rest of, haven't started. Packed my lunch, made my little hummus toast thing for tomorrow. I will talk to you guys. Potatoes. Okay, so, anyways, I don't know. Are potatoes supposed to have this? I guess it's okay. I don't know. We'll find out if I live tonight, even though some of these potatoes, the skins on them are IDK, a little discolored. Anyways, especially today, so on my iPod, I have all the songs that I've ever recorded. Like, my debut album, it's on Spotify, by the way. But, okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn the light on in here so then maybe we have a little bit better lighting, or maybe that doesn't make any difference. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. But I have all the songs that I've ever recorded. I've technically made 3 albums. I had 2 albums that I made. Just because I didn't release them doesn't mean I didn't make them. Like, my first debut actual album that I released is Matters of the Heart, but I had an album that I made when I was a junior in high school called Silhouettes, and then over the course of 2016 and 2017 I made an album called Blue Moon. And there was a song on there that I wrote when I was 17 called Look Ahead, and in the song, it was a whole song literally about my friends, and this is kind of a... It's not sad or happy, it's just a factual kind of thing. By the time I was 17, senior in high school, was right after I just gotten over a guy that I was never gonna be with and I never actually really liked in the first place, truly, until I met someone that I really truly loved, and I found out what it meant to actually love someone. But I had finally gotten over this guy, I had finally gotten into better shape, I finally got better grades, I finally, I don't know, spent a lot of time with my friends, ooh, let's not cut ourselves, and enjoying stuff. And I wrote this song about how I was not, you know, I finally, like, it took all of high school to get to that point, and then here I was at the end of high school, about to leave that point, and that wasn't in my control. And it was really frustrating because I always knew since I was 16, 17, because I grew up in this environment outside of Washington, D.C. where everyone cares about their grades and what jobs they're gonna have when they go on to, like, what I'm doing is so atypical for someone who comes from the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. No one my age moved abroad. Everyone I know that was in my class is working a 9 to 5, and like, yes, I get very jealous of that sometimes because they have the security, but they're not having the very cultural experience, eye-opening experience that I'm having living here, and I knew that I would get that by coming here. But it is very different. There's this like disconnect from all of those friends that I had, and I'm not friends with most people from high school anymore, just growing apart over the years and wanting very, very different things out of life. But I remember I wrote this song, and I wrote it pretty much for my friends. Like, the song was kind of about all of my friends, and they listened to it, and I just remember one of those friends like taking the headphones out and being like, yeah, I like it. And my friends would just never, I don't think my friends liked my music, and that's okay, but they were never honest about it. And that's kind of like what I don't like looking backwards. Like, I just, like, I don't care that you didn't like it. I just wish you could have just told me, like, what you actually thought. But even then, I always knew I didn't want to go to college. Like, I just found I think college is really, really good if you have a specific career goal in mind, and that career and those goals can be attained in concrete steps. But when you're someone like me, when I look back, and I look back at all the pressure and stress, not that it was stressful, because in comparison to the high school I went to, that was the most stress and PTSD filled that I have ever been in my entire life. But just when I look back at all of the stuff that I put myself, I think, for what reason? Because people tell me, they've been telling me for the past 2 years since I've graduated. I'm a college graduate for almost 2 years now. I've been a college grad for almost 2 years now, and they've been telling me, oh, you'll see the value in your degree, you'll be so glad that you went to college and you got a degree. I have not seen the use of that degree yet, you guys. What I'm doing right now, and the reason why I was talking yesterday, like, we'll talk again today. For instance, what I'm doing right now, freelance copywriting, not trying to be mean, but These people, I'm not even writing them. Sometimes I just edit them. And a lot of people don't know how to write. And what I'm doing, I get paid really well for sitting there doing an hour's work. I don't want to talk about how much I get paid, but it's like better than a 9-to-5 doing that freelance copywriting. And you know that phrase like work smarter, not harder? That's basically what I'm doing here, is because I'm not spending a lot of time doing something, but I'm still reaping the same rewards would I be trying to do something else, if what I'm saying makes sense. And what I'm doing, I had the skills to do that without a college degree. I've always been a superb writer, an excellent speaker, grammar, vocabulary. My friends used to call me the human dictionary because I kind of am. But the concept is that, and then this internship that I'm doing, that I'm making YouTube videos for them and coming up with the ideas, all of this I know how to do without a college degree. And I'm starting to finally make my ends meet, not go through savings or ask for other help by doing these things that only take me a couple of hours a day. And it's all without a college degree. So I mean, I was really thinking this today when I was walking back and forth from class. As we know, I spent a lot of time thinking. It's not that I would go back and change things. I don't think that the way things turned out were wrong, because I did travel the world. I did go to Australia, New Zealand, and Israel, and Japan, all these places that I know I'm not in the financial place to do again, and I won't be for many years. So I don't regret that, but also, I'm not trying to discount my parents paid for it, and I'm very grateful that I have that privilege. I know that I'm very privileged in that. I don't have student debt, etc., etc. But for me, personally, I am saying almost 2 years post-grad, college was the biggest waste of my time. And I'm not saying this like, don't go to college. I'm saying that I really, and I believe this since I was 16, 17 years old, and I wish that I could go back and tell that 16, 17-year-old, your gut is right. This is not something you have to do just because everyone else is doing it. I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna go back and change things. Things happened the way that they did. But for me, it was just the biggest waste of my time. It was the biggest waste of my time because I really feel that my future is not going to be 9-to-5. I think that my future is going to be freelance writing, freelance creative services like video editing and YouTube things, because this is stuff that people need and it's really hard to find, and it's hard to find someone who will actually do a good job at it. Like the internship, love the video idea that I came up with. I came up with it very quickly because I'm too creative for my own good. I'm fluent in editing. I'm fluent in all of these things that a lot of people would spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to do. And I spent like an hour total filming and editing the video, and I get paid like 3/4 of my rent a month to do that once a week. I don't know. I just really feel like college has not helped me, and I don't think it will continue to help me pursue the things that I want to do. And you guys know that I will be so happy if I'm just here enjoying the life as an artist and eating pain au chocolats and walking around Paris and traveling Europe. You know that I'll be very happy doing that. And I just don't think that my college degree is going to contribute to that continuing to be my reality. It's just very interesting. But I just wanted to share that if you're 16, 17, 18 and you're about to graduate high school and you feel like, ugh, why am I going to college? I really think it's okay that you don't. I think you should do something else. Like, I didn't go to college for a semester and I worked in between, and I look back and I almost kind of wish that I just, again, I can't change. I don't regret getting my degree. I don't regret staying in school and commuting and doing all the things that I did to stay in to do it. I wouldn't change it, but also I can think of some other things that I would have tried to do. Maybe I would have just come and done the bachelor's degree here, but then again, I know I wouldn't have gone to all those other places. So it's like a toss-up. But yeah, okay, 9-minute clip, but this is the bulk of the video this week that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, gonna finish cooking, eat dinner, do a couple more things, and then Eiffel Tower time, maybe hot cocoa with Pretty Little Liars. You guys know how it goes. Tower time. Fries, PLL, life is good. I have the barbecue sauce from my burger this past weekend. I'd like to thank all of you. windows are open because it's not cold out there. It's very nice out there, but I'm gonna change before I eat dinner. I want to show you my cute outfit. I got these sneakers 2 years ago, right before the pandemic started, because I wanted like new sneakers that were comfortable to move here. 2 years later, but they are comfortable. And yeah, I've showed this in an outfit of the week before, but it's a very good transitional element. This is very Parisian too, very simple colors. All the dressing is everywhere, but gonna eat. In the spirit of this video, not really, I just wanted to wear the sweatshirt. I do love this sweatshirt even though college was a waste of time. Anyways, quick change, gonna go run to the Eiffel Tower and then I am very tired. So I'm gonna come home, make a hot cocoa, watch PLL. Friday, I can't remember if I told you guys last night, but I don't have to go into class today. There's my coffee, my caramel coffee beeping at me. Don't have to go into class today because there are a bunch of strikes in the metro. Even though I walk, everyone else takes the metro, so no one can get there. So class is online today, so I have a little bit of extra time. Gonna go grocery shopping, having my breakfast burrito now, and yeah, I have an hour and 40 minutes back to, or hour and 20 minutes about without walking. So yeah.
They were prepared to do the same to you. Sometimes you need to make a preemptive strike.
It's so France for you. It was cloudy and rainy and now the sun's out. Well guys, I'm just editing this video. I finished it. I hope you really liked it, and if you like it, please be sure to like and subscribe because I have a lot of videos coming. And yeah, I'll see you very soon for the next one. Bye.